what's about? But I'm bring back another video, and we are doing one called for Amerta. So I just saw an itch.io, and it looked relatively cool. But it's just gonna be some blood and everything like this, but it's supposed to be relatively short, I think. So anyway, enough chit chat. It starts. God dang it! No matter how I try to wash the blood off of me, it's not working. As if it's constantly reminding me when I failed. Yes, I failed. I failed again. This makes it twice now. What did I do wrong? Should I do things differently? Or maybe it's a mistake to have that mindset in the first place. More importantly, will I be able to go back in? Or is it this the only chance given to me? Oh, so you want me to find out? I simply crashed on my bed and closed my eyes. If I knew it, it's morning already. Immediately I look over at my phone and see that today is Friday, 28th of October. Seeing the date shown on the screen, I lay out a relieved smile. God has given me a night, it seems. I will only have seconds to say about this as I hear knocking, followed by my dad's voice echoing just outside my room. Rendra, are you awake? That sounds like a ghost name. I'm sorry. That really does. Yeah, I'll get ready in a minute. Breakfast already at the table. Make sure to eat before you go to school. Hmm. Oh, and one more thing. You don't have to help out your aunt today. Why not? She said she feels bad for you and wants you to take it easy. Let's do her, will you? Okay. I'll do that then. Good. Then I'll be off to work first. As I listened to my dad's personal skin adventure, I couldn't help but feel a bit troubled. I usually help out my in-store door even. She's a nice lady, but can get strict sometimes. I started as a way for me to get extra pocket money from her. Eventually, I work part-time there, and she gets annoyed if I skip work, except when it's a exam season or the holidays. But what's this? Now she's telling me to rest out? Hmm. For now, I decided to shrug it off. I plan on not helping her today anyways, just like before. There's something more important to do after all. I went to school. Entered my class, and a nice sense of relief washed over me as I laid my eyes on. Oh. Ren, good morning. Morning. Her name is Michelle Amerta Jong. We call her Amerta because of her generic first name. Like a ray of sunshine, she's cheerful, warm, and friendly towards anyone. You'd think with that kind of personality she'd be a popular student here. She used to, until her ex-boyfriend betrayed her. It's a nice detail that I'm going to dig deeper into. Say, I got you tickets for a thriller movie tonight. Here it is. You know that I hate going to the cinema. I know, but Kai and I were looking forward to seeing the movie, but he moved out a few weeks ago. And I don't want to watch you alone. So please, so you're saying I'm a replacement for Kai? Come on, you know that's not what I mean. We would definitely invite you too if you didn't hate the cinema so much. Sure, Dean. Huh? You will? Really? Why are you asking me again? Should I take it back and say no instead? No, that's not what I mean. Please don't take it back. What they didn't said, we're going on a date tonight. Saying that out loud with some of our classmates around. She's way too carefree sometimes. But anyways, those kids should be teasing us about it right about now. Any minute now. The sound of the bell snaps me back. Class starts. Amerta walks her seat and the other classmates ignore Amerta. That's weird. Really weird. It happened twice now. The day passes like a blur to me. If I knew it, it's already 4 p.m. Amerta is walking beside me, whimpering about the cinema she used to go to when she was senior son. So, when I get back to cinema, my rabbit dog was gone. Guess what? The staff stole it for whatever reason. I ended up hitting the cinema too for a while. But my ex-boyfriend started bringing me to cinema a year ago, and it's made me like it again. But that also ended up becoming a sour memory too. Well, Chukai took me to the cinema to watch that one zombie movie where there was a senior zombie piling up to climb his huge wall. What was the movie called again? Anyway, I like the cinema. I feel like that's a reference. I really do. I want to wash away the bad memories or good memories with you. With both you and Kai. You're really excited for tonight, aren't you? Yeah, I am. It's so weird that we get to hang out together, just the two of us. Uh, Sorry, was I talking too much? No. I told you, I don't mind listening to your ramblings. Great, because I just remember about the story that happened back before I met you. And there she goes. She's usually calmer than this. It really shows that she's excited about our upcoming date, as she calls it. I should know for something in my pocket buzz. When I take a look at it, it's a message from my dad. He just sent me a picture, followed by a short message. Isn't this your friend? And the picture is a missing push note of someone named Kai Renata Satowan. Isn't this Kai? He told us that he moved away with his aunt. Yeah, why? Wayne? What's wrong? No, it's not. Are you sure? You look pale. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll deal with this later. For now, there's something more important to do. That was too intense. It's honestly way too good for me, but man, it was really interesting storyline too. Seriously, how can you watch all that with a straight face, when you, sorry, freaking Code Steel made me say Ween because it was literally like one letter off. When you're not actually a psychopath, are you? Okay, I get it, you're scared. But do you have to grab onto my arm like this even after we're outside the building? Can we at least hold hands? Fine, do whatever you want. Yay, thanks, Win. Giving my permission, she stops hugging my arm and gently holds my hand instead. She gets touchy sometimes. I don't know if she does this to her fans or exclusively towards me, but I like to think it's the former because I don't want to get the wrong idea. No, I'm getting distracted. Dang it, not a good time to do that. Should we head home now? Yeah, let's. After walking for a few minutes, Amerta suddenly stops in her track while still holding my hand. What's wrong? I ask, even though I already know what she's going to say to me next. You know, when I don't want to go home tonight. It's been so much fun spending time with you. Why am I find the being in that house of mine? Can I, like, have a sleepover at your place or something? Your mom was scolding you, and our classmates are spreading more rumors. I don't even care about that anymore. They can call me a slut or whatever, I'm used to it. I'm just so tired of getting called names both at school and at home. The only break, the only break I get is when I spend time with you, Kai. You know, I've been thinking of moving away like Kai, except without anyone knowing, to start a new leaf somewhere. It sounds nice, right? Should we do it, Ren? It's just getting the slight psychopath vibes to me. Let's run away together. You hate this place too, don't you? It's true, I just like living here. I'm mostly seen as an outcast at school. At home, it gets too nosy sometimes. I don't have it as hard as Amerta, I don't think. But that sounds nice, doesn't it? Going to a new place where no one expects anything out of you. As nice as it is, I don't want to leave my parents be. So I rejected Amira's desperate plea the first time. Then I accepted to run away before the second time. Both interests you the same as so whatever I say here won't matter anyway. Is it because... Is the reason why they say that is because, he would say no the first time, but the second time he would just say yes. So either way he would run away. Okay. Yeah, so it's I kind of want to see what this is, but um, wait, sure, let's roll. Let's do it. Let's roll it again, Mitcha. Huh? Hate to say this, but I don't really mean it when I say it. I only say this to make you happy. Should never find out about this anyway. Then without warning, the blurry sound of a car honk disturbs our talk. By the time the two of us turn to look at cars already going full speed at us, I'm immediately grabbing in a shovel out of the home's way. Move! Is that why he says it doesn't matter? Because I will get hit by a car? Did I do it? My body feels numb, but I see a lot of blood seeping out of me, so I probably did it. When? When do I try to speak, but no words come out. So the only thing I could do is let out a small relief smile knowing that I'm able to save. It's better to have her safe and alive. She has a much brighter future than I will have anyway. I feel peaceful despite the physical pain. If I close my eyes, ways to accept my fate. Blood trace, she actually doesn't die? I want to say that, but there's a lot of blood. Hey, if I'm correct, your name is Rendra, right? Yes. And you're Amerta, right? Yeah. Can I sit next to you? Uh, sure. Thanks, Rendra. The others don't really want to talk to me right now, so I'm happy that you do. Hmm. You mean the rumors? Oh, so you've heard. You gotta believe me, Rendra, it's nothing but a big misunderstanding, okay? And, you haven't seen the pictures, have you? No, why would I? I'm glad. You know, I'm not exactly an interesting guy, but feel free to just come over and chat if you have no one else to talk to. Just make yourself comfortable. Just because I'm always alone, it doesn't mean that I might have an company. Rendra, but are you worried that the others are gonna spread rumors about you too? If you hang out with me? Nah, I don't really care. People don't really talk to me anyway, it's not gonna make a difference. That sounds kinda sad, but thank you. Now the two of us won't be all alone, right? Yeah, I guess so. Well, that was a nostalgic dream, but what is this? I thought I died. Why did I wake up on my bed as if nothing happened? I've laid to no inch, I got my phone and stare at the screen. It's yet another 28th of October. I guess that's not the answer then. Okay, so he just keeps, he dies and he just goes back to the same day. So I'm assuming we may have started out with all the blood, maybe something happens that caused him. Or maybe he's in like a same day thing. Like no matter how the day ends, even if he's alive, it will start back October 28th, the next day. That's all I was just to believe. It's perfectly sure that I've been experiencing time travel. For some reason, I'm stuck in that 28th of October. I've been reliving this very same day three, no, four times now. This current time should be the start of the loop. At first, I thought this was must be happening because I need to save Amerta by sacrificing myself. A life for another life kind of deal. But just from what happened last time, it doesn't seem to be it. Makes sense. It's like this is August 15th or August 15th at 12:30 noon. Sorry, my fucking mouse and mouse keyboard makes that noise with the computer because it keeps on doing itself. The situation might be similar to the that one anime I've seen, but I think I just lose myself, huh? The tiny differences that happened last time was also weird. I'm pretty sure we enacted the Witcher 28th of October at least almost perfectly. Not sure change. The more I think about it, the dizzier my head gets. So I get up and prepare myself for school. But just before I step outside my room, I decided to do a little research. Again, Kai is listed as missing. I downloaded the post image before trying to message Kai about it. While I'm typing to him, I heard my dad knocking on my door and call me again. I'm ready for school, Dad. Just give me a second. Good. And don't forget to greet your mom today. She's worried that you ignored her yesterday. Again, yet another difference from the original 28th of October. This time, I didn't bother reenacting to the original, so it's not too surprising. Sorry, I'll do that then. After getting out of my room, I stopped by and stood in front of my parents' room before gently knocking on the door. Good morning, Mom. Wendell? Mom's quivering and weak voice makes it hard for me to listen to it. I know what's going to happen, yet I continue to try and hold the conversation with her anyway. Maybe this time will be different. You never know. Mm-hmm. Did you sleep well? Please forgive me. My dear son, I'm so sorry. I told you it's not to apologize about. Sorry. Her mumblings That turns into sobbing the more we talk. This is why I avoided talking to her during the previous loop. Not because I hate her or anything, just because I love her and hate seeing her reduced into where mess this is. Though I know that this is particularly because of me. A month ago I almost died. She's been apologizing to me a lot since then, but it was never this bad. I can hear my parents arguing the heck and back with this. Feeling a power on my shoulder, I turned to look to see my dad's mind somewhat sadly me. Thank you for talking, Joel. You should hurry off to school now. Yeah, good luck at work, Dad. Say, I got you tickets to the movie tonight. No, I hate to say, Amerta. Why go to a public place to watch a movie when you could just watch from the comfort of your home? Now, I mean, I know you can easily get ticked off sometimes, but you're really vocal today, aren't you? You must be in a bad mood today. But it, it's absolutely no, huh? I was looking forward to it too. Sorry, but can we just wait until it's available on streaming services instead? I'll invite you to my house to watch it together. Oh, is that okay? Okay. You say that you don't like inviting people to your house, don't you? If it's you, it's fine. Really? Yeah, thanks a lot, Win. I can't wait. Me too. Then that means you be staying home tonight. Which means three of us won't get hit by a car. Maybe I should have done this as soon as the first loop started, but I didn't really have the heart to reject the offer. As the midnight talk, I suddenly feel my phone buzzing a few times. Checking out, I see a notification from Kai. Oops, yeah, I didn't move out with my arm anyway. Sorry for the line when he replies. Followed by OMFG. Do they have to use that ugly picture of mine though? So much fun over him. He's absolutely fine. And what's wrong? Kai just texted me. He's doing fine, he says. Really? Then I'm glad. We should call him together so it'd be like old times again. He only left about 2 weeks ago. That's hardly old. I feel like it's been forever to me, you know? Don't you miss him, Will? Not Willie. He always stole my lunch at most of my favorite shows. I say good riddance. You two is close to hell. I'm happy to hear that. The school buildings soon after signifying the start of class. Again, those kids didn't bother us today. I hate to say this, but I guess I'm sort of bullied. It's mostly petty stuff, and my classmates talk behind my back because sometimes I say stupid things to try to get an amusing reaction from me. My head hopeful, it's just annoying. It's so annoying that I've beaten them to a pup at one point. So I'm glad my classmates have been avoiding me since the last loop. Then again, school passes like a blow. I don't even remember anything from class earlier. However, before Mentor and I could go home, a teacher stops me. To be more exact, it's one of our school coaches, Mr. Awi. Wanda, do you have time? I do. What's the matter, so? I'd like for us to talk, just two of us, in the counselor's office. Is that alright with you? Sure. Great. Please follow me to the counselor's office. This won't take long, so don't worry. Mr. Awi back at it with bullcrap again. He went... Hey, if that's the case, then I'll wait for you outside, okay? After I answered a month ago, it would make sense for Mr. Awi to want to target, I guess. I've had plenty of talk before. Did I look extremely gloomy to you or something? My head keeps spinning as I follow Mr. Awi. As soon as we reach the office, he beckons at me to sit across him, and I oblige. So, Wendell, how have you been? I'm feeling fine. Just a bit sleepy. Yes, I can see that. Those back on you are so very visible. Not only that, but your hair is unkept too. It's because you have trouble sleeping nowadays? Yeah. Well, I can understand why. And would you like to talk to me about what happened? Oh no. The face in that turn is not a good sign. What more is there to talk about? I've been doing fine nowadays. The lack of sleep had nothing to do with anything. It's kind of a lie, but he doesn't need to know that. He would think I'm crazy if I told him about the time travel. Not only that, I also want this to be over quickly. Although hearing Miss always weak chuckle makes me feel a little uneasy. Fine? You say you don't look fine, my daughter. Please, I've told you that you don't need to lie about me. That you can express yourself at your heart's content. There's nothing that I don't want to talk about, so. I told you I've been doing fine, and right at this moment I still feel okay. And that's No, you're lying, because I'm starting to feel someone's still anxious too. He's pitying me, and I'm not even sure why. Sorry, sure, I don't have anything to talk about right now. Wendell, wait. I keep walking away. Him and Sean already called me a few times. Fortunately for me, he gives up way easier than I expected. Went to reach the school. Okay, I look wide open to me over the mirror. Hello, I don't see you anywhere. Crap! Mirta? Mirta, where are you? I went over to a student from my class, hoping she'd seen her. Hey, have you seen her, Mirta? My classmate gives me a confused look before entering his stunning voice. No? I confess the nearby students giving me rude and bewildered looks, but none comes forward to talk. Just from that, I figured that none of them knows where she went. So I stopped relying on my schoolmates and decided to look for myself. I couldn't find her, called the phone and woke either, so now I've left with this place. It's Amanda's house. It's doubtful that she went home without me, but I can't think of anywhere else to go. I knocked on the door, nobody answered for a while, until I see Amanda's mom open the door. She looks troubled. Her hair is messy. She has back on her eyes and she smells like alcohol. In fact, she's holding a bottle in her hand right now. I haven't seen Mitch's mom in a while. Mitch never talks about her either. I wasn't worried that she's doing this badly. Why are you doing that? Why are you here, you dumb boy? Uh, I was wondering if Mitch was home. Mitch's mom just stares at me, looking at me as if I'm an insect. If I hesitate, she reaches the bottle that she's been holding. Ooh. Ow. My head hurts right in the... You little... Don't come out here and bring up that crystal in my name ever again. She slams the door hard at me. I keep standing in the porch, surprised at what just happened to me. She raised her glass bottle up to hit me. Holy crap, no wonder Amerta hated living here. Her mom is insane. The worsening pain on my left arm snaps me back to reality. That's right, I need to look for Amerta. I'm pretty sure she's not in her house. Based on that lovely interaction earlier. I can patch my arm up later, no big deal. I couldn't find her. After signing out loud, I took a seat on the side of the road, washing my legs and taking some time to think. I said several I could think of. Her house, my house. Well, I even tried searching at Kai's old house, which is empty before searching the cinema. I spammed messages and cards to her phone too, yet there was no answer. I didn't want to think that she died, so the only possibility to this is that, in this loop, she decided to run away from her home immediately. That would explain why Amerta's mom seems so angry too. Now I can hope that she doesn't get hit by some sort of vehicle while running away. Oh god, did I just jinx it? Still feeling uneasy, I quickly stand up, only to realize something fatal. The spot. Isn't this where Amerta and I previously got hit by a car? God, I'm such an idiot. I'm sorry, that's serious, but that actually was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. That was a good little comedic thing right there. Just like, he's like, wait, wasn't the spot got hit? God, I'm such an idiot. I actually did genuinely like that. That was kind of funny. You got you got good jokes, yeah. Well, that was stupid. It was so stupid that makes me want you to skip this movie and sleep the entire day away. But I can't do that. It's like so stupid. I just want to sleep the rest of the day. I Mitchell would die all over again. I'll spend more time in 28th of October. After that, alongside, I waste no time getting ready. My hands. What? Even though it's minutes like it was before, I can still feel that there's a fresh one here. On top of that, my jacket is slightly ripped. I was hit by a car twice and there was no trace of it anywhere on my body. But Mitch's mom hit my hands once with a bottle and limits even transferred to this loop. What is she, a monster? Once again, the sound of my dad knock on the door breaks my train of thought. In a minute, Dad. Say, you got 2 tickets for a drilling movie tonight? Well, how do you know? Kai told me that you were excited for this movie to come out. Oh, so will you be coming with? No. Ah, darn. I knew you'd say no, but I thought maybe there's some hope, you know? Sorry, I never liked the cinema. It's absolutely no, huh? Well, it's fine, honestly. I really want to hang out with you, though, just the two of us. If that's the case, then forget about the ticket. Let's hang out at my place after school. Oh, is that okay? You said that you don't like inviting people to your house, didn't you? If it's for you, it's fine. Hey, then it's settled. I'll be looking forward to ransacking your place when... Please don't actually attack it. I didn't have enough brain cells to think of a better plan, so I decided to go simple. Our cause of death so far has been a car accident. So if we stay inside and I keep eyes on her, things should be fine. Right? I'm presuming maybe it's a thing will nothing can happen to her and nothing can happen to him. I'm assuming in the loops she keeps dying, he keeps dying. And then we don't know what happened the last loop, but we know that she probably went away. Maybe she even died. I would like to know where she went in that loop, but so welcome to my room. Wow, your room is so you. Is that supposed to be a good thing? Yeah, it's small and simple, but it seems good to you. Oh, are these your anime figurines? She says as she starts curiously grabbing one and looking at it over. This is why I don't like white people. Hey, don't touch that. I bought that for almost $1 million. Okay, my hands are off. Sorry. So don't look at my bed. There's some embarrassing stuff there. Embarrassing stuff? It's not. Don't worry, it's not porn or anything. Well, good to know. But what I meant to ask is that it's not dead bodies, is it? Okay, you've watched way too many crime documentaries. If I hide bodies here, my parents will turn me in immediately. Just some of the comics I draw when I was younger. When you make comics, I do. I don't play on taking it too seriously, it's just for fun. I guess it's a way for me to vent too. Since I was little, I always have a pretty vivid imagination. I even have imagined a friend or two back then. Just nobody else could see them, I started drawing them so that they can exist, I guess. Well, I can't be surprised saying that one time you were caught drawing a class. Anyway, what kind of comics do you used to draw? Horror, fantasy, action? You're right on the money actually. Sometimes I draw short horror stories. One time I drew this dark fantasy comic with a lot of tragedy in it. One thing is for sure, I mostly write edgy stuff. It's honestly really embarrassing. Well, I'm sure it's fine. You have to let me read one of your comics someday though. Yeah, sure. Someday. When I'm crazy, something worth reading. Mm-hmm. Feel my stomach while I stand up and head to the door. I'll go get something to eat. You haven't eaten since morning, have you? Yeah, that'd be appreciated, thanks. Mm-hmm. Weird. I'm in a good mood this loop. I've been in this loop 4 times now. I feel like I should be more irritated or bored. It's because I finally had the courage to invite Amerta to my house. Crab Cow was right. I may be a sinful whore after all. My, as I'm going to play, my whole body freezes when I realize something. On my bed, let's do that. It should be safe. I put the plate back into its place and walk back to my room. The sight that greets me when I open the door is, what the heck even is this? I saw Amerta sitting on the bed with a familiar cuddle on her right hand. She hovered on top of her left wrist. It's familiar gesture. Way too familiar that it makes me want to gag. With haste, I quickly grab her right hand and pull it far away from her body. Mitchell, what are you doing? What? Hut, you did it too. Why can't I do the same? Huh? 1 month ago, remember? You almost died? What? Did Mr. already tell you that? And so what? Do you want to have a revenge or something? What's your point? My point is, just let me die, Rendra. What do you mean? You've been reliving this day over and over for me. Oh, she knows. Haven't you? There's no other way out of this than let me die, Rendra. No, there has to be another way. I'll let you die countless times. I've let you die countless. There's no way that's the... Rendra, listen to me. There is no other way. I'll let you make a choice right now. I'm gonna have to plug my fucking mouse back in for this. Actually, no, I don't have to. Wait. Oh, wait, yeah, no, because I want to make it safe right here. Oh, wait, I don't have to. Save. I'm going to pick the one where he'll live, because this is the whole point of this. Keep trying. I'll keep trying. There's no way letting you die is my answer. You fit before. What makes you think you'd be able to do this? I'll find a way somehow. Trust me. Hmm. I definitely want to see you try. I'll help you restart. And she says that she brings the cutter closer to her neck then. Did she just kill me? No, there's no time to waste. I couldn't let Amerta do something stupid like that again. Hell, bugs come from all my body, ignored it completely. Whoever it is, they're not important right now. Amerta, I need to keep her safe no matter what. You probably should check that, because yeah, you probably should check that, considering that I think in all the loops, that's not happened yet. And so I've tried again and again. I even lost track of how many loops I've been through. Repeating again and again and again and again and again. Amerta, why do you keep dying? When? Why? Why? Because it's the only way to keep you safe, Amerta. You keep running into trouble. Do you know how many times I had to witness you die over and over again? Do you think I want to do this? If you just stayed put, none of this would happen, Amerta. What? Oh, he died out. Blood loss after all. Then I'll be ginger on the next soup, don't worry. I guess I have to start again. And then for eternity. Ooh, okay. So you get the ending will. I was trying to fucking do it with arrow keys, but they'll die. God, I really don't want to say this. I don't, but something tells me that's just why somehow. Fine, do whatever you want. Made it smiles for me. So her smile looks sad, but at the same time, so since relieved and glad. I let go of her hand and close my eyes when I see her pointing and cut her whole neck. Rendra, I know this looks bleak, but there's always hope, okay? Trust me, it is. I opened my eyes, Mitch, I saw her lying on the bed lifeless. Is this really White's? What did she even mean? There's still hope. She's dead. No, no, there's no way this is it. No matter what, isn't this basically mortal? Quickly, I got the cut that's still in her hand. I need to go back. I need to redo it again. I'm back again, thank God. Though I have a later, I almost thought for a second that when he did that, that it was gonna be like, the loop actually was broken, so you just genuinely killed yourself. What happened last loop really drained the life out of me. I think I'll actually skip this loop and use it to us. Who cares? I could just do it again anyway. Expect my dad knocks on the door, expecting me to be ready to school. Sorry, Dad, I feel a bit sick. Can I skip school for today? Surprisingly enough, my dad doesn't question it. In fact, he immediately approves. Of course. Do you need to go to the doctor? I can take you there now if you feel that bad. Huh? I mean, no, I think I'd rather stay here. Alright. Just call me if you need help. And with that, I hear my dad's footsteps walking away from the doorway. Aside from Amerta, why is everybody so lenient towards me? Since this loop shenanigans started, it's like people straight up ignore me or talk to me if they're walking on eggshells. I honestly just want this whole thing to be done with. So, will he know when then Leno die? Crap, Whatever. Want to shoot my brain off, I collapse back on the bed. Wrap my blanket before I sleep yet again. Seriously, Warren, you're like the street food expert of this town. I never knew you boss here tastes so good. You're welcome. I think that Mr. Echo's meatball car is the best place to get meatballs, honestly. You're not wrong, and I don't even like meatballs much. You should take me to that little place you recommended too. Yeah, I'll take you to Mama. Mr. Wynn, do you know who that guy is? I mean the guy with the dark blue boomer jacket over there? But I see and passed by him a lot before. I think we have the same taste in food or something. Always seem frequently in my favorite food source. Oh, I see. Honestly, he looks really cool. I kinda want to try to talk to him. I'm a bit shy. Huh? So you can still feel shy after all. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? But I don't blame you, that guy stinks out a lot. You're good at talking, aren't you? Just go for it. No, you gotta cover me, Wayne. Come on. Wait, what? Hello, are you here alone? Oh, it's Kai. Huh, I'm not. There's this girl named Konsolaki who's sitting right in front of me right now. So my deal. Why, it's just a joke. I'm obviously alone. What's up with the question anyway? My friend here was curious about you since he's seen you a lot. Aren't you the one... Oh, you're the loner guy who always eats by himself while wearing earphones or watching anime. So he's the one who sometimes forgets to return his bowl back. Mr. Echo complained a lot about you. Well, at least I'm not an inconvenience. You have a point. Since you're here anyway, what are your names? In terms of from that uniform, you guys are from the Catholic school, yeah? Yep, you're right. Your name is Michelle Amerta de Jong. Just call me Amerta, please. Mine is Rendra Wahaja. Amira Window, got it. Just call me Kai. Anyway, don't you have someone you need to say right now? The sound of my phone repeatedly buzzing wakes me up. Looking at it, seems like Kai's calling me. Huh, Kai? I'll waste no time to pick it up. As soon as I did, the overly familiar friendly voice screeched my ear. Hiya, you up already? How the heck did you know that I'm sleeping in the first place? Just how to talk to your best friend. I'm hurt, Rennie. Says someone who lied about moving out. I'm hurt too. I hear that Kai's not trying to chuckle from the other end of the line. Despite what I said, I'm glad to hear from him and to hear that he seems fine. It definitely manages to make a day a little better after what happened last loop. I'm not telling him that though. He'll just get cocky or think I'm crazy. Anyway, my dad found me and dragged me back here this morning. So I decided to visit you, but your mom told me that you're sleeping this side anyway. It's only 3 p.m. right now. If you have nothing better to do, let's meet up, yeah? Right now? No, let's meet up next year. Of course I mean right now. What do you say? Sure. I need to ask you a whole lot of stuff anyway. Same goes to you. Then let's meet up at Mr. Echo's. Shall I invite her too? She misses you a lot, you know. Oh. Really? Are you being serious right now? I only wish I brought that even though he can't see it. What does that mean? Yeah. You don't know how much he's been talk to me about you, driving me nuts. Kai doesn't say any of that. Just when I thought that he hung up, I hear him softly sigh. No, it'd be just the two of us. Boys only day. Plus, you need to stop thinking about you simp. It sounds like he's trying to make a joke, but God, I can feel him forcing that one out. What's wrong with him? I thought he'd be happy to see him enter to me. Sure, just the two of us then. Great, I'll see you then. And with that, he hangs up. Oh well, this might be for the best. I might not be able to handle seeing Mitchell right now. Anyway. When I arrive, I see Kyle waiting for me in front of the meatball car owned by Mr. Echo. The two siblings is chatting away in friendly terms. Walking close, I can find Hill or Mr. Kai and Mr. Echo talk about. Yeah, it all happened so suddenly. But don't worry, Saul. I wasn't kidnapped or anything. Now you even looked for me. Not very big getting the bills. Oh, look at you. You mean a party too after this. What's this? You said that I'm gone after all? You should just say that to my face instead of saying it in that roundabout way. Or that's kind for you. He really takes anything seriously. But it's better than him acting kill for her around me like the others have been. It feels refreshing, honestly. Stop joking around. I was really worried about you for a moment. There, yeah. You get a special apology later. Here, I will order one for you. The usual, right? Yeah, thanks. The both of us then take a seat on the side of the street to eat our meal. The sky's clear. It's a good weather to eat some meatball outdoors. After the both of us take our first bite, we look at each other, wondering who's going to say what first. At that, Kai lay out a sign of resignation. Fine. I do owe you an apology and explanation. Thank you for realizing. I'll make this short. My dad's getting married. To that woman you don't really like? Yeah. She doesn't even bother trying to talk to me properly. I'm sure she's just in it for the money or something since she has a son too. I can tell my dad I don't like her. Dad and I posted to wedding that the two of us are doing just fine by ourselves. I don't want to live with my dad's failed marriage again. Things get heated when we were talking, then he told me to leave the house if I hated so much. And you actually left, didn't you? Of course I did. Well, I couldn't really think straight back then, so I just stormed off it and waited till I would think it twice. And it's embarrassing to walk back home after that, you know? And so I went away from home. I didn't want to worry you or Amerta. You two had enough problems on your plates. So I lied and told you that I'm leaving town to live with my aunt. What the heck? Don't you sad over it. I'm sorry I lied, okay? It's not just that. You could have asked for us for help. Wait, this is a little confusing because in this loop, did Kai not tell him? Like, didn't Kai just never say that he lied? It was in a previous loop, right? So how would he know that? Like, when he questioned that, when knew that he lied, like knew or when Kai realized that Win somehow knew the truth, even though technically he didn't tell him. Help, huh? That's a bit rich coming from you. What? Nothing. Look, I've told you, you two had enough stuff to do with. Besides, this isn't anything big, just a usual squabble. It's just how my dad and I always are. Get kicked out, but how? It's not just a normal squabble, Kai. Fine, I guess you have a point. But my dad and I made up this morning. We reached a compromise. So everything's good on my end for now. If you say so. Yeah, so enough about me. More poorly. Are you okay? Yeah, I slept the entire day. Of course I'm fine. Not that. I meant Amerta. Amerta? Then why are you asking me? Ask her herself. Oh God, is it true? What's true? Why are you being so quick now? I see Kai taking a deep breath in, as if he's braced himself. Rendra, Amerta's away, Dad. What? Funny joke, Kai. The entire audience is laughing at you right now. Look at Kai's expression, I slowly come to realize that he's not playing around. To my dismay, I wouldn't joke about something like this, and you know that. Merchant died a few days ago, hit by a car. So, she's not even alive this loop. She died before. And you were there to witness it. My dad told me about it too. Apparently, that's also one of the reasons why he went to look for me in the first place. He knew that the three of us are good friends, so he wanted to make sure I knew about this. He also heard of your questionable actions. Questionable actions? Kai on the collector's town office cell, talking to no one. Zoned out for hours. Asking Richard's mom about her recently dead daughter. Oh, and you've also slept on the streets where Amerta died. Your dad had to come get you almost every night and drag you back home. Don't get me started on the rumors. I briefly visited my school this afternoon and I heard your name being tossed around. Some thought you could see ghosts, some thought you got mad. That surprised me. Not everyone in my school knows who I am, let alone those in this school. Is it really that bad? To be honest, I don't believe any of it at first. And so I heard you talk as if Amerta's still alive. But she is alive, Kai. I swear I've seen her and I could even physically touch her. Then how about this? I'll listen to your side of the story. No, you'll just think I'm crazy. Well, if anything, I'd be happy if Amerta's actually alive. Also, do you really think I'm that mean? You're clearly going through something right now. I'm not going to mock you and rub the salt in your wounds. Besides, I've told you my story. Now it's your turn. In the end, I decided to tell him about the loops, the deaths, and even about what happened during the fourth loop. And Kai listened to expressions shifts from confusion to bewilderment to concern. He seems to have a lot to say, but he keeps himself mostly silent. I think he's waiting for me to be done with my story. So, yeah, that's all. I keep waiting for him to talk, but his mouth just hangs open wordlessly for a short while. I don't blame him. If Kai were to tell me that he's been stuck in the same day over and over again, I'd be speechless too. Uh, why? How do I say this in the nicest way possible? No, no need for any of that. Just tell me what you actually think. Okay. Did everyone is right? Who's the window? Well, I expected it. Kai is unusually brutally honest. I know, I don't mean that as an insult. I'm glad you need help, Window. There never, there has never been a time loop to begin with. I remember you texting me about the missing person poster 2 years ago, and you told me that was during the loop, right? If the time loop thing is actually real, then I won't remember ever texting you. Okay, so that explains it. See? Kai pulls up his phone and shows me the same message we've exchanged under the loop. No way. As my head begins to sting, Kai slips his phone back into his pocket before continuing on. You said that you basically guys have killed how many times now? 3, and one of them was a suicide? It's fortunate that those happen to be hallucinations. What if one day it actually happened in real life and you got injured or died? No, but if it's real, Kai, are you saying that all this time my brain just been playing tricks to screw me? Well, that's the only logical explanation that I can think of. Uh, well, aside from obviously seeing some sort of psychiatrist, maybe I could take you to Amita's grave. I heard that you weren't there for her funeral. That makes the both of us. Maybe we can visit her for closure. No, go without me. Window, get the hint, Kai. Sorry, but I think I need some time alone right now. I sit my half-eaten bowl of meatball aside, stand up and walk away. I messed up. That's the only thing I hear from Kai smuttering. The more steps I take, the guiltier I feel. I know that Kai has good intentions. Heck, out of the three of us, he had it the worst. Why he's kicked out of his house, staying like God knows well. One of his closest friends died, and the other one in his eyes is insane. His explanation does sound logical. It's realistic. Time travelers only exists in fiction after all. That would explain the several differences between each loop. That would also explain why everyone's been looking at me weirdly. It would explain why my parents have been acting overly concerned too. I mean, the only sons go mad in their eyes. Makes sense. Yet, why am I so mad at Kai? That and Amerta, I still can't make sense of her. Is she really a hallucination? She feels real though. Or is it because I really am using my mind? That will also make more sense while Amerta knew about the loop because she's not real. And maybe it was like a thing where she was like, let her die, that way he can move on. He's so messed up about it. It's not even a time loop. It began with time is moving normally, but his brain made him think it was some kind of time loop. That the only way to get out of it is save Amerta. You know, the person that he must have really loved her and didn't realize it. When both my dog punching legs freeze almost immediately. That's Amerta's voice. When that is you, right? I don't want to pay her any mind. After all, she's not real, is she? With that dog mind, continue to walk away. What, when? Are you ignoring me? My hand is suddenly grabbed and... Oh my god! When, seriously, what's wrong? You were absent today too, right? It's... It's... are we seeing that kind of thing? Because the... Uh, his hallucinations in real life, like, are clashing together, so, like, he can see her. But he also knows she's dead. And it's put this kind of clash with like she's like practically like half dead, half alive. Oh, I get it. Are you sick of seeing me win? Silly win. Then you should have done when your head gets crushed under that car wheel when I got home just now. Now look at you, losing your head over this too. Oops, sorry. That was funny in my head. Well, are you going to redo it again? Oh, will you look at that? A train track. They're closing the gates. How convenient. That means you can kill yourself right now. Of course, you can still redo without harming yourself, but it's frustrating at this rate, don't you agree? I feel like staying on track is just gonna get me killed somehow. But uh, if we're being honest, we could tell we had proof. It'd be different if Kai didn't give us proof, but Kai showed us the text, and he knows about that. And we had proof about getting smashed with a bottle, and like there's plenty of proof to show us that this is not Will. This isn't even a time loop. This is all in our head. If you go with the staying on the track, that's probably going to get us killed and we're going to die for Will. Kai said that luckily it was hallucinations, but we could possibly actually die. So let's shut up. I punched her. She's now on the ground, clenching her face. Usually I'm better at keeping myself from resort to violence, but who cares? This image is not real anyway. Kai was right. There's no way this is real Meta. Telling me to kill myself like that? It's not what she would have wanted. Speaking of Kai, I see him wanting to meet with her. Wait, why does he look so shocked? Oh, when the... What the heck did you do? What? Look at who you punched, read it. I thought I looked down what I was supposed to, and when the... Surprisingly, you have a lot of power in your punch. Mr. Ari? No Kai and I help him stand up. Oh, he didn't just bleed. Nose, he seems fine. I hope. Before I can say anything, Kai already beat me to it. So are you okay? Yes. Although I suspect my nose is broken. I'm so sorry, so I didn't mean to. It's alright, I can always get it checked and fix it up. Question is, are you alright, Rendra? So you're the one with the physical injury. I think you need to ask that question to yourself. You have a point. What go home and cool your head or something. I'll accompany your teacher to the hospital to get this treated. Our house is pretty close, right? But I'm the one who caused the injury in the first place. At least let me. Seriously, Rendra, you're pretty unreliable right now. I'm betting that hallucination is why you even punched this man in the first place, yeah? I go and he pushed my lips to that. He's pissed. He's ticking me off, and I want to talk back to him, but I know he's right. Sorry, Miss Alright, then pats at Kai Soto. I'll be fine. I can walk by myself to the hospital. Instead, can you come to the window back home? Are you sure so? Yeah, I'm thinking that his hallucination seems to be worsening since he had a violent reaction to it. Please keep an eye on him until he's back home. The silence between us is cut short by Kai's sign. You heard him. Come on, I'll walk you home. Sure. Do I walk home, dude? There's awkward silence between us. I just wish that both Amerta and Kai could tone it down just a bit whenever we hang out. I didn't realize how good I had it back then. The pain of guilt, thanks to older than her Peter. Luckily, before the ill becomes too unbearable, we arrived. Thanks for walking me home. What's that, Ren? And also, I'll treat you again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Sure. Right. See you then. She was kind of left I tomorrow home. She said no one's around. My dad's still working, my mom is cooped up in her own room. Having no one to agree, I'll just go straight to my room. Or nor decide to do anything else. I waste no time to lie in the bed and sleep through the rest of the evening. Open my eyes, I see the scene play out. Another dream. It's nighttime and this is the location where the car is supposed to hit us. On the board I notice a body lying in front of the step car. It's a Amerta. Is that where we saw the car eventually? Like in that one loop? Because technically that's what killed Amerta. But Weens pushed her out of the way. Half her head crushed under the car's tire. Window. Why didn't you save me? You were there. You could have pulled me out of the way or shielded me. But you understood it back then. Useless. You can't even save the girl you love. You're so useless. Oh, I get it now. This is why I feel angry at Kyle, Lou. Everything is so grotesque and bloody now. But don't worry, let's redo. Redo again and again and again, redo for eternity. That way, your Amerta can be back. So will your powerful, dirty lives. I, oh god, this is getting creepy. But I'm in it all the way, especially with the loops, like all the changes, and then figure out it's like not even loops to begin with, and then um being in a weird spot where like we're seeing Amerta, but she's not real, but our mind thinks she's real. And because of this, now we're not even seeing her like all clean and beautiful. Really, she's like all bloody and grotesque because our minds are like trying to mix with reality and fiction, and it's kind of messing this up. Kai's called me. It's currently 2:24 a.m. p.m. Did I just sleep for 20 hours? No way. Or is my time perception getting way off? Not want you to think about much. I pick up Kai's call. Hi, you good say? Yeah, everything's fine. Sure. The offer for another round of meatballs is still up, by the way. You want to come with? I end up accepting something. He's so messed up that Amelta is just constantly there now, like following him. I don't want to be angry for him forever, but seeing him staring at me from the corner of my eye like that is making it hard for me to do that. Since Olo's just been staring at me wordlessly and it's starting to creep me out. Besides, for how Kai's acting right now, it's not helping. He hasn't said much since earlier, like he's unsure what to say, like he's walking the eggshells, just like the rest of them. Alright, Rendra, you could just tell me you're not fine. You always like that. You keep saying that everything's fine and dandy, even after what happened a month ago. Oh, forget it. I probably shouldn't have mentioned that. Kai, are you trying to do some damage control or something? Honestly, you're doing such a... Hey, right now. I thought spending time with you would make things go back to the usual normal daily lives. I didn't expect you to pity me too. It's not pity, it's guilt, Wendell. I know you will take that at me yesterday. Calling you unreliable and all wasn't cool. I would be ticked too if you called me that in my lowest moment. So I'm sorry. An apology won't be able to fix the damage, Kai. I wasn't just hurt from this, what has happened. Thanks to your lack of tact. The crap I'm seeing, they're getting worse. Heck, I see a measure of half a head crushed staring at me right here. It's driving me insane, Kai. She keeps telling me to kill myself and restart the loop. I even made me punch my own teacher. Rendra, Jesus, I'm sorry. I didn't know how things would get that bad for you. But, at least she's not real, right? Don't listen to her, okay? No crap, she's not real, Kai. Again, you tell me that doesn't change anything because he's still there. And you call me unreliable. You only made my situation worse since you came back here. Yeah, well, what do you expect? I can't probably help you, and I'm not a psychologist. You don't have to be the one to help me, Kai. Do me a favor and just act like you know use yourself on me, will you? Like heck, I could do that when you can't even act like use yourself either. What, you want me to keep letting you live under hallucinations? Is that it? I'm so sorry for trying to help my best friend realize that he's seeing this real. Guess I'm a big bad villain now. Why is that, anyway? Because that's the only way you'll be able to see Amerta again. Because you want to live out a fantasy where you saved her. Huh. What the tiniest amount of rationality that's still in your brain right now, try to think. Wait, Amerta really want this, Winter? You really think she died for it? Crap, I let my emotion get the better of me again. Kai, Ooh! I left the feel my sister suddenly felt a surge of pain in my cheek. If I have a change to say, then Kai returns to me. Punching people again. It really changed, huh? What happened to the window who won't even start a fight because he didn't want to cause problems for his parents? Take a cold, hard look at yourself, Window. Do you think you'll get better if you keep on living pretending as if Amita's alive? Even before I arrived, you were already crumbling down, weren't you? I landed another blow on Kai. He grunted before he smacked me across right way. But we knew our conversation had turned into a full-blown fist, oh, blown fight between us with neither of us holding back. There's even a tiny crowd forming around us, but we couldn't care less. 80 us left on sad days or even years full of pent-up emotions they're all expressed in this one moment. It's certainly not the healthiest way to do this. I don't want to hurt Kai either. Yet, despite the pain, this is all a very profession. My mind that's been preoccupied with Mitch is finally empty for the first time in what seems like a long time. My only focus is on the fights. Although I know I stand no chance when it comes to physical fight against Kai. While I spend most of my time indoors, Kai would spend his time working out or playing football. So, the outcome of the fight is very clear. Both of us take some time for people. Just when I start to think that Kai is still mad at me, suddenly he lets out a smug chuckle. Are you satisfied now? Jesus, both of us are wets. I can say the same thing to you. You seem like you were enjoying this. Right back at you, Rendra. Still, I want to apologize for hating you and all. But I still stand by what I said. That's the only, that's the one thing I won't apologize for. I really do want you, I really do think you need help. Your parents are worried to death. Everyone can see that. I'm sure that teacher of yours is worried too. He keeps apologizing to you before his broken nose. So please, Rendra, even just for this once. Unable to finish this sentence, Kai's voice starts braver than the usual conflict Kai. He cries. Please, just listen to me. The mirror's already gone. You're the only one I have left, Rendra. If you're gone, God damn it. Again, he doesn't finish the sentence and stands up instead, quick wipes his way. Like, he doesn't even let me see his face at all as he hurriedly walks away. I really messed up. I even meant to make Kai, of all people, cry like this. No, there's no time to think about it. Kai is already on the other side of the world. I'm gonna call out to him because I feel like I'm gonna get hit. I call his name from across the sea. It's loud enough to attract the attention of nearby bystanders. Hearing that, Kai stops and strikes me before he looks back at me. I was about to walk towards him, but my whole body freezes as if I see a car pass at high speed between us. That's why I didn't pick that, because if I did chase after him, I would got hit by a car. That was close. I genuinely didn't see that car. After recovering from that small heart attack, I finally catch up to Kai. I also want to say sorry. You had the whole fight with your dad, got kicked out, then came back to this mess. When Mitchell died, I didn't do anything. Even right before her death, she sent me a cry of help and I ignored it. Because of my own priorities. She's one of the kindest and brightest people I've known, Kai, and I failed her. I thought that maybe it'd be better if I'm the one who died, or if I turned back time to help her. But I knew it. I'm already living in that fantasy. Lashing out to those who tried to pull me out of it. In the end, there really is nowhere, what ifs in this world, is there? I know Mitchell wouldn't have wanted any of this. I know I need to move on with my life, but can I even have that luxury? I feel not just Mitchell, but everyone, you, Mr. Ari, and especially my parents. I feel like I can't go back anymore. Do I need to explain it to you again? Who cares about the past? Yeah, you before, but then what? You can't really change what you've done back then, can you? Of course you can't, because all you can do now is face forward. Look, do you really want to fix the situation or not? Yes, I, I do, and I really need help. You're right, guy. Glad you came back to your senses, Rendra. What can I say? I'm always right, aren't I? I'm just kidding. For now, let's get to the hospital first and get these treated, yeah? Come on, stop crying. You're going to make me cry too. Oh, just want you cry first. I have no idea what you're talking about. Hmm, okay. Alright, I finished reading it, Winnie. Now this is one heck of a nostalgic trip. Well, in my opinion, Doctor's great. It's a bit rushed, but it's a one shot, I get it. I don't know why you wanted me to read your older works, because I think this one is worth reading. The older comics are made lame, edgy, and the stories made no sense anyway. What? I said this one isn't edgy already. I think you're just saying that to be humble. Also, don't forget to change my name in that comic if you do plan on releasing it to the public. You do me so handsomely, Dale. I'm flattered, but I won't want more fans stuck on my socials, you know? Yeah, yeah. The name should definitely be changed later. Don't worry. It's been almost 4 years since Amerta died. So 4 years later. Both Kai and I left our hometown due to college. Now we live temporarily in this bustling big city, Jakarta. We don't go to the same university. We initially planned to, but Kai had to be very interested in it because he underestimated it. Well, the other private institution accepted me though. At least we're in the same city, right? It's all he had to say about it. What's wrong? I'm assuming they live together now. But they are best friends. You were quiet all of a sudden. Had something on your mind? No, I was just thinking about how time passed by so quickly. Yeah, I still remember your facial muscles being so stiff that seeing you smile is like seeing a blue moon appear. Shut it, Kai. I'm saying that as a good thing, though. It's nice seeing you loosen up like that, you know? Oh, what's this? Generally praising me for once? Now that's a welcome once. Yeah, it's not as if I'm stinging you with it. If you want compliments, you could just act nicely. Yeah, no. Save that for your fans. Speaking of, how's your streaming going lately? It's been going like usual, except that there are more and more new reviews that popped up. Honestly, it was pretty funny at first, but now it's starting to tick me off. They spin the same thing over and over. Sometimes they just want to tell me what to do, so I started having mods to bin them. Yeah, it's still not enough. I already have like 3 mods. I don't want to add another one. Toxic gamer attracts toxic viewers, huh? You don't get it. Being toxic is part of the fun. Anyway, maybe I can help you with the mod shortage. I don't think I can stay for half your streams. I don't think I could stay for half your streams since you stream 2 to 5 hours a day, but no, Rennie. You need to focus on your thesis. Wait, unless what? Yeah, go introduce you to Nadella. You know that she's one of my mods. Is that just an excuse so you can help her instead? What? No, nothing like that. But you two have been getting along, right? Nadella only has good things to say about you after all. I guess you could say that. We plan to meet again next week. Look at you two, clicking really well with each other. Man, I'm jealous. What, try to introduce you to someone too? Wait, now that I think about it, I don't even know what your type is. You never really talk about your love life. Nah, don't worry about it, I was just joking. I want you to enjoy being single and free for a long time. Crap, I just remember now. I have a meeting with my professor in about an hour. The traffic is bad out there, you better go now. I don't really want to go. I don't know when else will I be able to enjoy this expensive cafe and haven't even finished my food yet. What's more important to you, enjoy some expensive cafe or your grades? Besides, you can't just take the leftovers with you. Haven't you neglected your grades enough already? Fine, fine. You have a point. Then I'll see you soon, yeah? Thanks for spending time with me today despite being busy. Okay, so they don't live together or anything like that. It's been a while since we last did that. Yeah, likewise. Thanks for reading the comic I made and giving your feedback. Let's meet up again sometime soon. And with that, Kai left. Having nothing else to do, I decided to leave the cafe. As soon as I do, I see... Oh. Today's one of those days, I guess. Yeah, I'm still seeing hallucinations of Amerta. But thanks to my medication therapy, it's never really gotten as bad as it was 4 years ago. So she's gonna still be there to some extent, but they've gotten better. Truth be told, I wouldn't say I'm completely healed yet. Pretty much what happened 4 years ago still haunts me. Sometimes I still have nightmares. Sometimes I still see Amerta with half her face gone. Sometimes she's still going on and on about time loops. Even if one day I stop seeing hallucinations of her, I don't think I'd be able to forgive Amerta. Yeah, but despite all that, I'm still surprised I made it this far. I really did think that everything is over and broken beyond fixing 4 years ago. And here I am, living like a normal college student with decent grades. There's still a lot I need to work on, sure, but I think I'll be able to get through it. Slowly but surely, Amerta is right after all. There's still hope. And then what? For Amerta. Uh, that was really, really good. I was into it the whole time, ever since like the very first screen where you see the blood of him. Like you did an amazing job. I like this was really, really, really good. I mean, in so many ways. And then realizing that it's not time loop and the guy's just having hallucinations. And then now you start seeing like, oh, half alive, half, like dead almost. Like, and then for the final touch, like you think everything's fine, but it's think it's all better. He's living his life now. No, like yeah, he's living his life and he's got a college student, but like she's not fully gone. She still follows him, just not nearly to this day it was. And I would presume it would take even more years before she's finally gone, but he would never forgive her. And even putting that slight touch of like, that he's moved past enough from Amerta to be able to maybe find another potential love partner, not to the level, which we don't see her, but like those talks that he could definitely, you know, be finding that, like moving on from her, finding that love. So like, and then the fist fight with Kai was like really good, because it kind of went to a fist fight and it like had knocked some sense to the guy, and like it even made me cry somewhat. Like you can hear it, like you can hear it now actually, when Kai was like starting to tear up and all that. Like I was voicing him and I was starting to tear up too and start to cry, and I guess it worked better for the speaking of him because I was generally tearing up. And honestly, like I was captivated the entire time. And the loops didn't last so long that they were tedious. They lasted long enough, and they give you even some slight hints that this might not be a loop entirely, because when he smacked the bottle over, Kai's smacked the bottle over, oh, that's it, guy. Mitch's mother smacked the bottle over Win's head, and then you should see the cut, the next loop. Like, this is all good in every way, and I really enjoyed it. Like, you wouldn't think too much about it, but like, this was really good, hands down. I enjoyed every single second of it. I absolutely loved it. I just kept playing it and playing it and playing it because it was just so much fun. Like, you did amazing work. I put all my pins here at the end just because, like, I'm definitely gonna type on Itch.io and then type what I think of it, but at the end of the video, we'll have like all how I actually feel voiced, and I genuinely enjoyed all of it. Like, it was just really good. That's not much more I can say. Like, you had something here, and it wasn't to the point where like it was one of those things where like you keep adding things to keep the player interested, but it doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel like you're just adding it for the sake of adding it so people won't get bored. Like, the loop thing's always a like cool thing anyway, and then adding sprinkles of it, like this may not be actually what you think it is, and then having a part where like you see like Amerta like half dead and half alive, pretty much letting the player know like his like between reality and fiction are hitting each other hard. So like his brain is still trying to play hallucinations, but he knows that it's not real. So he's putting this half bloody, half alive mess in there, and then being able to see Amerta like not even saying anything, just like watching him, because he's so messed up, like, and it was genuinely horrifying because like you're playing as Win, and obviously like you're not gonna be able to experience what he's experiencing unless you're having hallucinations and all that stuff. But like even then, like once you start seeing like definitely start seeing Amerta just looking at you, like you can feel how uneasy it is. And when Ren mentioned it, like you just feel how uneasy it is, even though she's not saying that, she's just watching you. No, it generally like you know, uh, terrifying. I'm glad. And one thing I love the most about this is the thing I hate with games, novels, animes is that typically after that they go to the hospital. Um, Typically what would happen is that the roll credits, and you just assume that he got help, he's better, and then that's it. But no, he actually showed a little scene at the end showing that he has potential to definitely find love, and that even though 4 years have passed, it's pretty much say that's gonna take some time to be fully over. But he's getting better, and I like that touch. And even with the whole comic book thing, you can see that he's going to be taking it seriously and probably actually like make a career of it. Which it's cool. Like I love this. And personally, I mean it's short, but I think he could charge like money for this. Like personally, like not like $5. It's not be worth like $1. 50 cents. Something cheap, just because um it's so short. But I would definitely like seeing something like this, but longer maybe. Not too long. I'm not saying say like 7 or 8 hours of the same concept, but maybe like three, which is pretty standard. 3 to 4 is pretty standard, and charge it for like $10. Like I think you have something great here. Like I'm not saying for this type of visual novel because this one's had its story, it's over. You can't really do much with it. But like if you decide to make something else, you know, definitely like you're great at storytelling. Like you are amazing. I was into it the entire time. I loved every bit of this. So, like even from like this first image, like this is like the first image you see, and you're already like, why is it bloody? What's happening? And then it goes down to like seeing her like this. You know, like Half Life, Left Dead. Now even like this, where you see like what looks like his arms and legs cut off. Like it gets like pretty out there, and even seeing like them fight each other. Like this artist was like really good, and then you see like the final bit. And by the way, I didn't realize this, but there is a ton of CG, like a crap ton. It's like an hour long, and there are a ton of CGs. You even see like you know this, with him like still seeing Amerta, but just not as bad. Some days she doesn't, other days she does. You know, always with him, and it pretty much still. So, oh, okay. I'm going to crave this way. Thank you so much for playing today, and I hope you enjoy what you're very proud of releasing the very fast video program more deeds compared to my last work. Sweetest Valentine, even though this game is way shorter, I finally learned how to create a gallery, learn how to switch menu screens and more. Even though the story is pretty simple, the UI is pretty basic, I still learned a lot for this. To be honest, at the very end of the video gave me quite a bit of time. I kept wondering if the whole process speed would be worth it. If not, people were even like it could frustrate me. Some kind of skipping like some words, but I'm trying to like rush through it so much. But then I realized once again that the reason I'm making these videos for me myself so outside to and go to what I started. I take pics on what's this point, even though when you're doing something you enjoy, don't burn yourself out like I did. That being said, once again, thank you. I definitely still want to create even more games in the future, and I hope you keep making. For now, I sleep. So some last words before I end this. So secondly, you wasn't sure if everybody's gonna like this or if it's even gonna be good. I promise you, it is amazing. Okay, maybe you had some doubts if it was good and all that, which I understand. People have doubts, but don't have doubts. This was hands down. It didn't feel rushed. It was perfectly paced. It kept me intrigued. There were things being added to the story. The story wasn't even simple. Okay, like you could chalk up to that. He's just hallucinations. That's it, of course. But if you look through his mind, Wynn's mind, it's not a simple story. For an hour long, there was a lot going on constantly, and that keeps you into it. And I would say that the story technically isn't simple. Going from hallucinations, time loops, then fighting your best friend, to knock some sense into you, going to the hospital, get worked on, and then 4 years later, the hallucinations are dimmed, but they're still there, not fully done. You know, like that's a lot in like an hour. That's a ton. So you did a good job. I enjoyed every bit of it. That's all I have to say for this. But definitely keep it up. How much this is? After the 1 minute, end up graduating with a pretty good GPA. He worked hard. Meanwhile, Kai didn't finish his thesis on time, but he'd be fine. I switched before he. Okay. Yeah, you actually see the mother and father because you don't ever see them, ever. So it's nice to actually see them. So at least you get like Dean that he actually did graduate. But I guess I'll end it here with this glorious picture. Um, but good job, hands down. I would definitely watch more of what you have. Oh, play more of what you have. If they're this good, you are definitely like I'm following you. You did a good job. I was into it. I played a lot of vision novels before, especially on itch.io, and I usually like them. But this one hit harder. It was a thing where like I just enjoyed every bit of this. I just couldn't stop playing because it was so intriguing. So I know I'm giving a lot of kind words, but I just want you to keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing the storytelling. Doing what you love. I definitely am following you, and I'm gonna definitely be, playing more games you release. Maybe not right there and then, of course, depending on what I'm doing, but I definitely do plan on probably playing them. So, anyway, though, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video, and, whatever they must, sorry. Um, Sylvan, keep it up. Good job. You did an amazing job, hands down. Everybody says, I play a lot of vision novels, and this is probably one, definitely, I don't know if this is the best one. It's hard to tell, because I played a lot. But for what I know right now, this is the best one right now. It's free, so, like, you can't beat that. So, anyway, keep it up. You did an amazing job, and just keep, have fun. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one, and bye-bye.